Hello to all from Texas. It's Grandpa Hickory. I want to talk to you about retirement. And I wanted to tell you that there are so many things that you will find out, changes that are being made when you do retire. And you'll find out there's so many things that change. Uh, you no longer have to get up and go to work and put up with things. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. There's so many good things about being retired, and I highly recommend everyone to do so. But I did want to tell you something now. Uh, there are things that change in retirement, and one of them is the older you get, the more you outlive your friends and acquaintances. And next thing you know, when you lose your spouse, which I hope you don't, but I did, well, then you're suddenly alone. And all the people that you and your wife had known, they view you as a threat because you actually remind them of their humanity. And they fear that their spouse is going to die next. So they think if they can ward you off and avoid you, that they can somehow get around this. When you have nothing to do with a death angel, you have nothing to do with that. That's the Father's business. But you can't explain this to people. It's just humans. That's just the way they are. And you will discover these things as you go along. And many, many things will happen. I've had surgeries and everything, and things will happen to you that you'll have to go through. And the older you get, the more people you lose out of your life. And that's really just a sad fact of retirement. But retirement is a wonderful time. You have worked all your life and you deserve it. I had 35 years with a company that I worked for that was a horrible job. Absolutely horrible. I worked with a bunch of people that were very ungodly. They stopped me from reading my Bible at work. They said it offended the Muslims. And of course, they could read their Koran, but I wasn't allowed to read my Bible. And when I prayed, they advised me to do it silently. They didn't want to hear it. These are the kind of people that I work for. And they had their beer drinking buddies that they ran with on the weekends and everything. And so they took their work and put it on me. So instead of me having one job to do, I ended up having 5 jobs to do. While all the other ones, they went out to eat with a supervisor. They took him out and bought him food. They'd all go have a beer and everything on company time. And I'm there having to cover everybody being gone and do everything. But it was just a bad situation. Bad situation. And I'm so glad I'm out of there. Friend of mine, I don't regret retiring. I'm thankful to God that I'm out of there and that I got away from them people. I just really hate it that my wife died. She died shortly before I retired. And it shattered all our plans. We had got our passports. We were going to move to Panama. And we were even looking at Ecuador, but we couldn't move to Ecuador because of the water problem that they have in Ecuador. It's very bad. The water is very, very toxic and dangerous in Ecuador. So we changed our mind. We were going to move to Panama. Well, you know, my wife passed away, and your plans would change. When these major, what they call life events happen, everything changes in your life. And there are just so many things that happen and come along, but retirement is a wonderful time also. Enjoy it all you can. Spend time with your grandkids, your great-grandchildren. My grandchildren, they're on computer all the time. They don't have time for me. So, and I'm prehistoric, so That's the way it is. And everybody lives so far away. I have a daughter and her husband living way up in Boise, Idaho. And they've been wanting me to move up there for the past 2.5 years, and now they're trying to move back to Texas. So see, if I'd moved all the way up there, then I'd have to move all the way back to Texas again. You know how much money it costs to move out of state? Whew, lots money that I don't have. But you'll have things happen like dental surgery like I've had. And I had to get dentures for the bottom, and they had to do major oral surgery on me because of the dentist that I'd had for over 40 years. Actually, I think it was over 40 years, 43 years, I think. But he would pull my teeth, but he didn't pull the roots out. So the roots decayed all down inside my gums. And see, you go to have your teeth pulled, well, you trust the dentist, and you don't see it in your mouth anymore, it's gone. So you think everything's okay. And that dentist don't tell you that that tooth can decay, but it's going to decay years on down the road, and all of a sudden you're going to start developing earaches, you're going to start developing severe headaches, and your doctor is going to be giving you all kinds of medicine, boy, and he's going to be running tests on you. I went through this for years, till I finally went to an oral surgeon. Of course, Medicare don't pay for it. Let me tell you right now, that's another thing you're going to find out about Medicare. Medicare don't pay squat. Did you hear what I said? Medicare don't pay squat. But we're all commanded to be on Medicare in the United States, and yet they don't take care of us. And they holler, oh, we're giving Social Security raise. And they tell everybody, we're giving a good Social Security raise. They're not telling everybody that the Medicare is going to come right up even higher than the raise that they just gave them poor little senior citizens. You'll find all these things out when you retire. And also, you will discover the scam of the 401ks. You will find out that you will be paying 87% of your 401k in taxes and fees. And when they start sending you a check from your 401k, they also get to charge you more fees for that service. Friends, I wish that I had got into nothing but dividend stocks. Because you see, they can't do that to you in dividend stocks. And I'll tell you right now, the 401ks are scams. I tell young people everywhere, don't get in 401ks. Get into dividend stocks. Don't do a 401k or an IRA. The government's going to hit you for over 48% tax, and the fee people are going to hit you for nearly, about another 42%. You'll find out about these fees. I mean, there's so many things you will discover in retirement. There's things happen. All of a sudden, you are uprooted and you have to move. This is what happened to me in my situation when my wife died. I was taken advantage of by a young man that came by to buy my house, and he gypped me. He stole my mineral rights, him and the mortgage company in Fort Worth on Camp Bowie. They stole my mineral rights. They finagled me and beat me out of my money. I didn't find out about it till a year later, and I ran and got an attorney, and he told me statute of limitations is over with. I called Railroad Commission, Texas Railroad Commission, and they told me, sir, you had 1 year, and you're past 1 year. You can no longer protest this. So the mineral rights went to them people. When I specifically stated in the contract that my mineral rights would have stayed with me. Hello, baby. Did you come to say hello to everybody? And of course, you'll get to spend time with the little animals. You'll get to be home with them. You'll get to be able to spend time with them. And they're just family. Yes, they are. They're just family. But I wish you best in your retirement. I don't mean to sound negative. I'm just letting you know a lot of things that other people will not let you know. People don't talk about these things. But friends, I'm in the know-how. I'm there. Been there and done that. And Got the t-shirt to prove it. Hey, you have a good day. Hit the like button, please. And I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel. It's Grandpa Hickory. Goodbye for now from Texas, and I'll see you on the next video. Happy retirement to you. Happy retirement. You deserve it. You've worked all your life. Goodbye for now.